Is the economy too strong for Washington to pass another stimulus bill? Are we in such good shape that we simply don't need the money? Is that the gamble our government's making, or are we merely dealing with partisan gridlock? After a day where the Dow inched up 2 points, S&P advanced 0.52%, and the Nasdaq jumped 1.21%, well, this is something we're now going to have to start thinking about. See, 6 months ago, the world looked like it was ending, and everybody in Congress had an incentive to reach a compromise. Now, though, the economy's in much better shape, and both sides have an incentive to be more stubborn. They get to blame each other in the run-up to an election. But as Speaker Pelosi told me this morning, the possibility of a deal is still on the table. Still, I took her full statement as a sign that getting a deal done could be extremely difficult. I'm saying this purely in my capacity as your investing coach. Without a stimulus deal, there will be a ton of private company losers. And we could be in a much worse place a year from now, even if we get a vaccine approved by the end of the year. Too many struggling small businesses, they can't wait that long. Now, if you've got a white-collar job that you can do from home, you might not even realize how bad it can be out there. The future's fine for anyone who can work from home, whether we get another bailout or not. But for millions of Americans and their families who work in retail or restaurants, the future is very grim if we don't get a deal. Think about all the coffee shops and diners and luncheonettes and fancy restaurants. Their cost structure is really out of whack, especially in a world where they can only operate at maybe a quarter or a third or maximum half capacity. I don't have an exact number, but worst case, something like 15 million restaurant and retail jobs could be at risk. The Paycheck Protection Program, money's run out a long time ago now. I don't know how these businesses are hanging on. Most aren't from where I'm around, but maybe around the rest of the country, but they got to pay their rent, their electric bills, their insurance, and it's going to get cold. So all those seats outside are going to go away. Now, I know this. The stock market doesn't care about small business. It's not heartless. They just don't trade them. There's real rot underneath this economy. You just can't see it in the averages because the rot is unevenly distributed.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.